I mean, what it sounds to me is that a lot of men are competing with past relationships that women have had, in their past. Because let's be honest, man. If we're talking about bad sex, are we talking about the action of effort, or are we talking about just that man being well endowed and having a certain package? Because all right, then we're not talking about whether size matter. I think we're talking about more of the effort and the energy that's put in understanding your partner's body and understanding their needs and stuff like that. It just sounds to me a lot of people are just not having conversations before sex. That's really what it boils down to it. You know what I'm saying? It's about what do you like, what do you enjoy, how much intensity do you want? You know what I'm saying? Is it a light choke? Is it a hard choke? Is it, you know what I'm saying? Do we have to introduce other things in the bedroom? You know what I'm saying? Like it's like how much foreplay time is needed, right? I think all these conversations are very important, and I just find the more and more conversations that we have in terms of just in and around sex, I can tell that people in relationships are not having are not having conversations
Exactly. That's what I was
because
saying, Louise. If I'm telling you what I like and what I want and how I want to feel, and you're not getting it right, we're not going to ain't no altar. I don't care how nice you
Don't you think
are.
it's unfair already that y'all put this on our plate that we got to be these providers and protectors already
I know.
is
Hey,
enough,
listen, I
and
ain't
then
say
now you
I ain't
want to say
working.
we gotta hit it the right way, and you ain't willing to work with us after you want already let us inside.
I
But
think
I have been working. That's what I'm saying,
You
I'm
though.
ain't
trying
working.
to figure
I don't
out
think you
It
put
ain't
them
like
on.
the
some
first time and then it's like
I
strike
don't
you're
think you put
out.
them.
If
I
I'm
think you
talking
put
about
them
if
out
I'm in a
the first time.
relationship with somebody and
people
it
are
ain't
asking the
working, I'm like,
same.
nah, bruh, I can't do it. And you know, don't do me like that. Y'all know,
Cookie,
no.
you ain't giving that man you ain't giving that man 2 months to figure you out.
Oh,
If it ain't good within
I'm
the
a
first 2 times,
relationship person, though. I
hello,
don't
y'all.
just
Hello.
sleep around. I don't go out on
I'm
dates and
not
just
saying
sleep
you
with
do,
random
but
men. So I do give them the time.
I
If they
feel like
don't
that's
You
a
figure
gonna
very
it
let him
out,
good.
smash for two
that's
months until he get it right. There you go, call it quits.
whatever.
That's a
That's
hell of
I'm
a
that's
body.
not
just
true.
gonna answer some of the questions. I said Lewis asked it, and I saw Precious like saying, "What is bad D?" In my mind, like I think what bad D is when you're a selfish partner. And so what that is that when you're putting your needs and only your needs above making sure that your partner has a good experience as well. So I think that would
Facts.
be what bad D is. I think good D is the opposite, that you are going to communicate,
Man finish it first, right?
huh?
Would it be the
That
man finish it first?
no, I would say good
No.
D is
No, I'm saying
about
bad D would be the man finishing first and not allowing his woman to finish first.
no, that I wouldn't, for me, I wouldn't say that that would be bad D if he finished first, as long as he helped me finish. Um, so yeah. Um, but I would say good D is
Hold on, let her
taking
finish.
into account what your partner wants, like what Country Cookie was saying, is that we're communicating. You've created a safe environment for me to feel like I can tell you that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? Or I like this, or I like when you do that. Whatever it is, whatever your communication style is that your partner considers your feelings, what you like, and then act on that to make sure the experience is just as good for you as it is for him. But in terms of sex and priority in general, for me, like for Cookie, I guess women are different. So for her, sex and love or whatever her hierarchy of needs are on the same level for her in her relationship, right? Whereas for me, I'm not saying that I don't want to have great sex with my partner, but in my mind, if he's fulfilling what I know I need from him, like if it's the emotional, mental, all of that kind of stuff that I know that's going to sustain a relationship for me long term, I'm I'm okay with having mediocre because I feel like that is always something that we can work on to get better, right? So it doesn't have to stay there. With the more we get to learn each other's bodies, and experiment or whatever, I always think, and this is just me, I have not been in a situation, so I don't know, but I would think as long as there's always an opportunity to grow in that area, we can make it work.
Now I think that right there makes men feel more comfortable, given all of the things we got to bring to the table. The women that are willing to work with the man, if he's not hitting it right on all cylinders, you're willing to be able to work with him and not just cut him off just because it ain't right.
Right. And I want to kind of actually explore that real quick, what Mistaken said. So let's assume that a man knows without a shadow of a doubt he's a 1 minute man. He's 1 minute. He can give you one good solid minute, and he knows this about himself. It's been happening to him since he's been having sex. He gets with a woman.
Pumps.
Yeah, he got 12 pumps in him. And so
swirl.
he knows that I know without a shadow of a doubt I only got 12 pumps in me. So he performs fellatio on you to completion, and then he gets his 12 pumps in till he's complete. So that means that you pretty much never get off, or you may, I don't know how that works for y'all, but let's assume that you don't get off from penetration, because he can't get you off from penetration because he can only last 12 pumps, but he gets you to completion by fellatio.
Sweeney, it's Sunday.
That's why I'm trying to use the proper
I
term.
think Mistaken said that's good.
So,
As long as he's willing to.
he's diversifying. He's diversifying. He's doing what it takes to get. Then he comes in with the finale strokes. Blow, you there?
Yeah, I made a video on 10 ways to last longer, and that's actually one of the things you got to be willing to. If you know that you're going to be a quick pump, then you have to be able to compensate her in other areas.
Play has to be on point.
Diversify.
I mean, like some women don't like. They just want to feel it. Some women just don't like it at all. And then I think getting hit. Some women don't like it.
Oh, but then there's other ways. You can wear protection. It takes away the sensitivity, which makes you last longer.
If we marry, you're not putting no protection on. I'm sorry.
Okay, well then there's another way. You could use a numbing agent.
He got 10 at least, y'all.
A numbing agent takes away the sensitivity. Changing positions, putting a woman in a exhausting position where she has to use her legs could stop the intercourse occasionally and cause you to last longer. There's so many other ways.
I have a question. Like, on average, how long are y'all having sex? I mean, from foreplay to finishing. The like an estimate time. Like, how much time are y'all spending?
I mean, 20 goddamn minutes. I'm going 20 minutes to goddamn most.
I don't think it's
quality over quantity.
Shoot, I would.
Hey, I don't fuck with what you said. I don't have no problem with. Look, if the dude ain't lasting, fucking get up. Who cares? I'm not trying to marry your ass anyway. I'm just trying to fuck. That's all.
No.
I don't give a fuck. Hey, if you don't get enough when I get there, you better get one when I come back. And if you don't ever
how does that change when you get married, Hank? If that's the way that you've practiced. No, what I'm saying.
We weren't talking about
Yeah,
marriage.
we were. Hank, they talking about somebody you love, man.
Talking about marriage. So what
if I'm gonna know how to please you before I get married anyway, regardless. I'm gonna test out the fucking car. I'm not going to non-test now. If I get a virgin, then that's different. I'm gonna know how she works before I get in there.
All I was asking for.
All right.
So I'm gonna say this.
Hold on.
Yes,
Real quick.
All right, go ahead.
You should leave me before we get married.